Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, today we are making something awesome. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you all so much for supporting me, for encouraging me, and for being such positive contributors in my comments section. I really do appreciate it. Today, we are making something awesome, and I cannot wait for you to see this. I'll give you a closer look at what it is in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. So here is a closer look at what we're going to be making today. We are going to be making the most beautiful 8.5 by 11 folio. It has so many bells and whistles on it, y'all. I think you're going to love it. So we have a flip top here. I haven't removed my washi because my magnets aren't completely dry. So I use washi to hold down the magnets, but we have this section here. Then we open to this beautiful interior. We have a wonderful large pocket here. Then we have another pocket right here that's perfect if you want to put in cards or receipts or things like that. Then this opens and we have yet another large pocket here. Then we have our sweet little 8.5 by 11 legal pad. Do not let this intimidate you. If you're watching my videos for the first time and you think you can't make anything like this, yes, you can. It's an easy process, and I will be with you every step of the way showing you how it's done. So I hope that you watch the whole video, and I hope that you get a lot of enjoyment from it, because here is what we're going to need to make it. All right, y'all, so here's what we're going to be working with today. I'll be using some rolled paper. This is actually a drawer liner. I've had this for about 3 or 4 years now, and it is a bee-themed drawer liner, and I like how it looks. It reminds me of spring. So we're going to use this for the outside cover, and I'll be using papers from Echo Park's Be Happy collection, and from that collection, I have started with these 5 papers. I might pull more, but I am starting with at least 5 12 by 12s, and we'll be cutting those down as we go along. And this will be a chipboard project. I use a medium weight chipboard. If you're interested in the chipboard, please make sure you check the description box underneath the title bar of this video. Just click on the word more and go to my Amazon storefront, and you can learn all about the chipboard that I use. So I'll have 2 pieces that measure 3/4 by 11 1/4. I have 1 piece that measures 3 1/4 by 11 1/4. And I have 2 pieces that measure 8.5 by 11 1/4. Then I am going to be using legal pads from the Dollar Tree. You can get legal pads anywhere. These are standard size legal pads, 8.5 by 11. All right, y'all, so the first thing we'll be doing is laying down our pieces, and I will be placing them down like this. Put this piece right here and this piece right there. So we're going to have a nice little tight fit. We are going to make it work. So I am going to peel away my tape backer, and we'll put piece number 1 down. If you have sheet paper is great for larger projects like this, because then you don't have to join sheets together. We will be joining papers together for the inside liner. So I'm going to take my first piece of chipboard and place it right there. Then I'm going to take this piece and we're going to place it down right here. Then I will take my next piece and we'll place it down right here. And y'all know what I forgot to do? I forgot to place my magnets and I wanted to use magnets as my closure on this. But we'll still have an opportunity to place our magnets. They just won't be on the inside. So I'm going to take this piece. We're going to put it down. And then we'll take our last piece and we're going to put it down like this. So now I can flip over my bright, sunny, springy piece and go over this with my big old spatula to make sure that we have everything nice and stuck. Then I'm going to take my finger blade, and y'all, I am just going to trim away some of this excess paper because we do not need all of it. So let's just trim that away. So now I'll take my stylus, press the stylus into the chipboard, and drive it into the paper to create a score. And this gives me a nice crisp edge around the paper for my fold over, but it also helps to break up the fibers of the paper in case you have a paper that might be prone to cracking. This little exercise here might help to minimize the cracking. It won't eliminate it, but it might help to minimize it. And I like to go on the inside here as well. So now I'm going to take my finger blade and I am just going to miter my ends. And so now what we'll be doing is we'll just stand up and fold over and stick this down. So I am just going to use my glue to stick my paper to the chipboard. You can use your tape, it's completely up to you, but I'm using that glue because it's very handy. And it just happened to be right there. And the drawer liner that I'm using is basically the consistency of a high quality wrapping paper, so it works very well. So I'm going to use my glue on this, fold up and over, going all the way across, and then I'll go back and work that stick. And so now we have the outside of our nice folio. I am going to go ahead and take my tape, and I will be using my wide tape for this, and we're going to place that tape from end to end like this. So I'll go ahead and place the tape, and I'll be right back. So we're going to go ahead and create the inside liners. We're going to have 2 pieces of 12 by 12, and we will cut both pieces down to 12 by 11. So I am going to use glue on this piece, and I will place my glue along the edges like this. And I'm going to take this piece and we'll place it down like this. And then I'll use my big old spatula to get it nice and stuck. Then on this piece, I am going to lay down a strip of wide tape, maybe 2 strips. Lay another strip right here. So now I'm just going to take my glue and go around this edge with the glue, And we'll put this piece down next to the other inside liner piece. And I added some additional tape here because we're going to have an overlap of papers, and I wanted to make sure that we had a really good stick. So I'm just going to peel this away. Then I'll take my paper and I'm just going to place it down to try to match it with this one. And then I'll use my big old spatula to just really work my stick and to get my spines nicely defined. Nice crisp spines, that's what we like. And then we work our way down to the next spine. And let's go ahead and get that nicely defined. Then I'll flip it and come at it from this side, getting everything about the spine nice, crisp, and tight. And so here is how my piece looks so far. All right, so now we're going to bring in another piece of 12 by 12, and we are going to take this 12 by 12 and we're going to cut it down to 11 1/8 by 9 1/4. So on the 9 1/4 inch side, we're going to score it at 1/2 inch and at 3/4 inch. Then I'll just fold and burnish those scores. We're going to take this piece and we're going to put it right here. So I'm going to take my glue, add my glue to this piece here. Then we're going to take this and we're going to place it fairly close to the edge. Like this. And I like using glue here because I have that wiggle room. So I'll just go in, get that nice and stuck, and then I can reinforce the crease. So then I'm going to take my notebooks. They are 8.5 by 11, and there are 2 in this pack. I get these from the Dollar Tree, but guys, you can use any 8.5 by 11 notebooks that you want. But what we're placing here is 1/4 inch, and for me, I'm going to make this a one and done. And I'm making this a one and done because by the time you handle this and handle this and handle this, you'll be better off just making a brand new one versus trying to replace the paper, because it will show wear and tear. I like to make these as one and dones. Some people don't. If you're one of those people, you can certainly add those strips on the inside to make it refillable. But for me, y'all, this is a one and done. So I'm going to place that down like that. Fold that over to make sure I have this nice and tucked in on the inside. And I think that that is pretty good, and I really like how this looks. All right, so now I'm going to bring in another sheet of my 12 by 12, and we're going to make a very nice pocket. So I know that this section here is 8 3/4 by 11 1/4. So I'm going to take this pocket piece and we're going to cut it down to, let's go with 8 5/8 by 11 1/8. So it'll pretty much match the size of this in length. So now I'm going to take this piece and we're going to place it in like this, but I'm going to cut along this end right here. So I'm just going to do that, bringing in my trimmer, and I will place my paper in like that. And that's giving me a nice slant to this. So then we can put that right there. I'm going to bring in some of this scrap. And it's 4 1/2. I'll be cutting by 2 3/4. We're going to take this piece and we're going to place it right here so that if you have a little card or anything that you want to place, you can place that right there. So let's go ahead and take our glue and I'm adding my glue to 2 sides. And now I'll take this and we're going to place it down like this. I really like how this is turning out. And if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I absolutely love making folios like this. So I'm going to take this little pocket here and I am going to add glue to the 2 short sides and 1 long side. And now we can put this right here. And don't these colors just put you in the mood for spring? So now, y'all, we have our big pocket right here and our little card pocket right here. So then I'm going to bring in another piece of 12 by 12 and we're going to place it on the inside here. So this is one of those times where I am using quite a bit of patterns, but y'all know what, we're making it work. So I'm just going to cut this to 8 1/4 by 10 7/8. We're going to take this and we're just going to place it down right here. This is really helping to strengthen this particular flap. We're just going to add double-sided tape to this. Y'all, this is not a complicated process. We just have a lot of 12 by 12s that we're working with, and we normally don't. So even though you see several steps, don't let that stop you from pulling out some 12 by 12s that you might like and making this project. So I have removed my tape backer and we are going to take this piece and I'm going to place it right there. So that really did make this a whole lot firmer. I'm not going to waste this piece because I'm going to create yet another little pocket for the inside. So this is the piece that I removed from there, but we're going to use it to create this little pocket. Y'all, look at how cute this is shaping up to be. So now I'm going to place my magnets, and I'm going to place a magnet there and a magnet there. Now ordinarily, I would have placed these magnets underneath my paper, but y'all, I forgot to. So we're going to place our magnets right now. I'm going to take just a little bit of washi to hold that magnet in place. I will peel away that washi, but I have it down just to hold the magnet. Then I'll take 2 more magnets and let them find their mates. We will add some glue so that we can get them stuck. So basically what I'm going to do is just open this, fold over, and I'm pressing so that I get the glue impression. That's what I want, so that I can place my magnet in the glue. And now I'll take some more washi, put that washi on top, because that's going to hold that magnet in place until it dries. So we're just going to give that a chance to dry, because even with the washi on top, the magnets are so strong that if they catch before the glue is dry, they can even pull up the washi along with the magnet. So now we have this beautiful, beautiful book here. We're going to decorate. And so my decorations are going to come from the sticker sheet that comes with this kit by Echo Park. It's the Be Happy sticker sheet from the Be Happy collection. So that is what I am going to be using. I'm just going to find me a whole bunch of stickers that I like, and we're just going to place these down. And so I'm just going to find stickers that make sense, and I'll probably use a couple of cut aparts in places as well. I think I'm going to take this scallop here, and we're going to put it along this edge here. I think I'm just going to take one of these flowers and put it down right there. Covers the magnet, so that works out well. Then I'm going to take the larger flower and we're going to put it right here, because then that ties everything together oh so nicely. And I can also take that and put it right there. It just says beautiful day. And then there are a whole bunch of cut apart pages in this collection kit, and I am going to use some of the cut apart pages on this project. So I'm going to take this one. It says welcome to our hive, and I am going to place it right there. And I'm just going to add some glue on the four corners like that. And we're going to take this and just place it down. Now y'all have to admit, this is looking pretty cute. So I'm going to open this, and we're going to find something to place here and something to place here. It's not going to be hard to find what I'm looking for, because I'm going to take this that says the journey has just begun. We're going to place that right there. And I'm going to take the one that says be awesome. We're going to place it right there. And then on my first page here, I'm just going to add little bees that are buzzing around, all cute like. We're just going to put a couple of those down. Even if it interferes with the writing space, that's okay, because you can decorate your pages if you want. Then I'm going to take this little flower, and we're going to place that flower right there. And then here on the front, I am going to take these two cut aparts, and I'm just going to fold them in half. And I'm going to place them down like this, so that when you open the book, you'll have that nice inside here. And this also adds a lot of sturdiness to this part. So I'm just peeling away the tape backer from my double stick tape. And now we'll take this and we will place it down like that. And I'm going to place it down using my glue. So I am just going to take some glue, put my glue on like that, take this piece, and we'll put it right there. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that this is so stinking cute. Now, if you wanted to add a pin loop, you can probably add a pin loop right here. You won't be able to use a pin like this with the big bulb head, but you will be able to get a pin that's as narrow as this one to fit. So if you want to add a pin loop, I'm not going to add a pin loop, but I will show you how. Just take some of your scrap paper and you're pretty much going to take that paper, take that pin, wrap the pin around the paper, and then just glue that loop into place. And that will hold your pin. But just make sure that it is not a really fat pin that you're using so that you don't run into any problems with your folio actually closing the way that it is supposed to. So I still have my washi tape on because I want to make sure that my magnets have a chance to dry. So let's just have a final look at our 8 3/4 by 11 1/4 inch folio designed to hold 8.5 by 11 legal pad. So we open like this. I can still put something here if I want, and I might go back and cut out one of the flowers that matches this and place it up here just to have that look the same. But then we open here, and already we have this beautiful inside. Because this is a pocket, you are able to tuck in receipts or papers or stickies, whatever it is you want to put in here that you need to hold on to. Then, if you happen to collect a business card or two, you can place those in here, or you can place your own business cards in, or you can place gift cards if you wanted to give this as a gift, or you can place cash in there if you wanted to give this as a gift. Totally up to you. Then we have this side here. I noticed that my cut apart is a little bit crooked, but y'all know what? I'm not stressing over that. I'm going to leave it. This flap opens to reveal yet another pocket here on the inside, so you can place even more important items here. Then we have our double stack of legal size notepads. All in all, we have a very beautiful, beautiful folio. I'm going to flip to the back because I want to add just a little sticker. And I'm going to place this one that says, "Sweet as honey." And so there we have it, y'all. A really beautiful springtime folio that you can make to gift, to keep, or to sell. So I hope that you have enjoyed this super awesome tutorial. I absolutely love how this looks. If you have enjoyed this video, and I certainly hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.